Blackwater Distilling was founded in 2008 and was Maryland's first fully licensed beverage alcohol distillery since '72 at that time. Very impressive. Also, Maryland's most awarded distillery, featuring an array of prize spirits, including Sloop Betty vodka, Picaroon rums, the all-new coffee liqueur, and of course, Andy Keller, you are the head distiller there at Blackwater. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming in. First, let's set the stage here. I mean, Maryland's distilling roots run deep. We know that going back to Prohibition. And your location right there on Kent Island, you guys are really part of that.
Yeah, so we were the first distillery to open up in Maryland in about 40 years. Got a whole bunch of us now, but we've been around with our Sloop Betty vodka for about 7 years now. Won a number of awards with it. Got our Picaroon rum now. We've been kind of expanding our product line, and our latest is our Picaroon coffee liqueur.
Yeah, and just a fantastic a logo, a great local business, and people can go there to Kent Island.
Yep.
And take a tour and do a tasting.
Yeah, so it's about an hour away from Baltimore or DC. We're the first exit after the Bay Bridge. We do tours 7 days a week, 12 to 5. So you can look us up on blackwaterdistilling.com, see all about that. Come check out how we make these products, do a tasting there, and of course everything's for sale at the distillery.
Absolutely, we're seeing some great shots there right off Route 50, very convenient. And when you're passing through, you really should check out Blackwater and support our local distilling. So, it is the holiday season. We know that, of course, Andy. Setting up our holiday bar. We've got a big party coming up for Christmas, okay, or even New Year's. What are the core fundamentals we need in our bar?
Yeah, so a lot of people, I think, get a little freaked out about mixing drinks. It's pretty simple. It's all recipes, just like cooking, and you just need some basics. So you got basic mixers like tonic water and ginger beer and that sort of thing that you have year-round, but during the holidays, stuff like apple cider, hot chocolate, things that you can make hot drinks with, heavier flavors.
Yeah, maybe a little hotty-toddy type of deal, something like that. Okay.
Yep.
And then when we talk about, those are sort of bases, and then we're going to add different spirits. What do you recommend we have stocked up on the alcohol side?
Yeah, so number one is quality. You can't make a good drink with bad alcohol, so we make some really quality products. So I have some examples from us here, but in general, definitely going to want a vodka in your bar. It's a very versatile spirit. And another great thing is to have a good bottle of whiskey. You know, you've always got someone who just likes a glass of whiskey, but you can also make things like a Manhattan or an Old Fashioned that are really simple, really tasty drinks. And then rum's another solid thing to have in the cabinet, and a dark rum, great for the winter. It's got some heavier flavors, goes great in apple cider, hot chocolate, things like that. You
guys are known for that.
Have
Picaroon rum, is that right? And I love the logo here, the Sloop Betty. Betty herself there with the anchor, right? Okay.
Yep. So
yeah, cool stuff. So with that in mind, so we've got our basics from the grocery store and from the liquor store, and so now we're going to maybe come up with some good holiday creations to maybe impress our guests a little bit. What would you recommend as a head distiller?
So I got a couple things really simple that I'm going to put together today. The one is a White Russian, and the other is just a nice caramel apple cider.
All right, so let's do the Russian first then, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So when you're making cocktails, one of the most important things is just to be able to measure. So we got a little jigger here where we can measure out properly.
Okay.
So for the White Russian, we're just going to put ice directly into the glass. Okay. No shaking or anything for this. And then we'll put 2 ounces of vodka in there.
All right. It's always handy to have that measuring pour there. Put it right accurate. Okay.
Now we're going to do 1 ounce of our new coffee liqueur. So we make this with our white rum as the base, our award-winning white rum.
Okay.
It's all local, so I use beans from Chesapeake Bay Roasting Company in Crofton.
Fantastic.
We make a cold brew with them, put it all together, and then sweeten it up with the caramel from our caramel vodka that we make all in-house. So right here we've made a Black Russian. That's a simple 2-ingredient drink. And watch this, a little cream on top, and we've made a White Russian.
Oh, that looks so
really
nice.
Beautiful drink there.
In just about 30 seconds left, let's do a pour on the other one, the hot beverage I think you have.
Sure, absolutely. So we'll do just 2 ounces of our caramel vodka.
Caramel vodka.
Caramel and apple, great
Sounds like
combination.
the holidays.
And then
we
got
got
a little bit of hot cider here. We're just going to top it up with that.
So we've got the hot and the cold. Great holiday beverages from a well-stocked holiday bar. Andy from Blackwater Distilling on the Eastern Shore, Kent Island. Thanks for driving up to Baltimore today, my friend. Midday Maryland, we're bringing it to you, and we'll be back with more right after this. Stay tuned.